My name is Aengus Mannion, I'm from Sligo. I originally was involved in beef cattle production farming. In 2009 I became involved in an on-farm accident involving a machine. That took its toll. I was no longer to pursue that career, so I had to give up that job. We had cattle out on the land and I decided after 5:30, 6 o'clock to go up and do a bit of fencing and look after a few things that was done. I took a teleporter with me that evening, jumped off the teleporter, took my eye off it and the teleporter moved. I didn't see it coming and the next thing I was impaled into a tree. It's a huge busy road. I was only 5-10 feet from it, but I was behind a hedge and nobody could hear me. An elderly lady actually lived not too far from where the accident happened, heard the screams of my voice. They alerted the emergency services then. That night I think I spent 8 hours in theatre. Since that there was 3 years in hospital between Sligo and Dublin. I had something like 29 operations and here I am. I still have my 2 legs now. There's good days and there's bad days. I was very physically active that time with the farm, very, very active. That's all changed. I had to get a home for myself where I had ground floor accommodation, all that kind of stuff. I do believe the on-farm thing with people working on their own around animals and machinery nowadays has to stop or we're going to have more and more accidents. Cattle was my game, machinery wasn't. What did I do? Kept my eye on the cattle, took my eye off the machine and I paid the price with the machine. I should have had somebody with me. You don't want to go through what I went through. I mean, I've come through horrific stuff. There's times I felt like giving up, you know, even the doctors. There's times they don't know how I come through a lot of it, you know. I discovered an organisation called Embrace Farm and they're great support and they lead you to things where, you know, what's available for you, courses for me to do, psychological stuff. There's still good days and bad days, but we're getting there every day, you know. When you're in a hospital environment, you're nearly getting institutionalised. There's nobody around, the hospital staff are all gone, and that's when it really, really hits. There's a lot of people who can't handle that and suffer a lot from depression. It's the families that suffer as well because, I mean, they don't expect you to come back home in a wheelchair or maybe with arms, legs lost or something, whatever it is. And they don't know how to cope with the situation, and there's a psychological thing there for them as well. When I came home that time in a wheelchair, I mean, I failed away back to 6-7 stone. I didn't want people to see me, you know. I wouldn't even let people visit me at home and stuff like that. I do a bit of work with people and I get involved with people who have suffered with serious illness or accidents to try and help them. The message is there, just we have to be safer, we have to look after ourselves and more cautious. With animals nowadays, they're so highly strung, machinery is so powerful. I can't emphasise enough, doing any work with animals, you have to have somebody with you.